And we're recording.
Hello.
Hi.
Viewers,
Hello.
welcome to Shiana's channel.
Yeah, once
What's
again.
Violet's channel?
Once again, welcome.
Hit that like button
yeah.
in the description.
This isn't even on
Give us,
my channel.
comment
Exclusive
for the
YouTube
algorithm.
content.
Oh yeah, comment.
Comments.
What's your favorite part of the session?
Was it when Sid died? That was my favorite part.
Yeah,
Okay.
Meen is now dead.
Yeah.
Meen fell off of his horse.
Is the reason
his
Meen's
head.
not here because he's off grabbing his new steed?
Canon, he is dead. No, he's...
Meen.
It's
We now
Lilith and...
have two.
We'll say Lilith and Meen are currently straying a bit behind the rest of you while kind of having their own discussion.
What about
But actually, or during this session they will. I said Lilith and Meen. What?
Oh, I thought you just said Meen. I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
getting old. My
Now-
hearing is terrible.
This is
first
very
of
well
all-
organized.
Yeah, this is great. This
My
is
apologies.
the travel podcast. Secret travel.
This house
podcast.
streams are Oasis.
So where's Thanos?
Where's the...
No, Thanos is not here. So, our heroes leaving Sorrel and kind of just getting the fuck out of there have begun traveling north. What? 1 second.
West?
West.
West?
Northwest?
It took me a minute. As taking a shortcut through a small mountain range valley to avoid the conflicts that were said to be going on closer to this area of the coast. Our heroes attempting to run away from Sorrel and head up towards the northern city of Redsburg, along with the help of their new companion Arctos, find themselves at a small village. The majority of you have kind of just begun setting up and getting ready to maybe stay there for the night or something. Lavinia, Lonli, and Meen all find themselves kind of looking through their belongings, doing stuff like that, as they saw Viovos and Lilith kind of wandered off earlier. They didn't, but it wasn't really much to think about. As the three of you, along with Arctos, have just finished kind of setting up a little small camp, you see over towards the village, which is currently on the other side of a road, two of your party members just sprinting towards you as Viovos currently is running up towards you, pushing Lilith's cart, which has two kind of sacks in it, while Lilith, who has her wings out, kind of lands on the ground because she was somehow flying before. She looks really creepy, like there's kind of like inky black liquid flowing out of her. It's weird. As behind you see just a swarm of panicking, angry villagers.
What?
What?
Just chasing them towards you.
What did
So
you
we're
two
being
do?
followed.
Yes, very clearly.
What did you two do?
Points to flying Lilith.
Oh dear.
What is that? What is that? Why?
How?
Have we stopped?
Currently, you've made it to them. The villagers haven't made it to you, but they're they're coming.
Oh, you better hide.
Well, can't catch us on horses, and Arctos runs over to
Well-
his horse, gets back on it. We should probably go.
Yes. Alright. To the horses we go!
Continues driving it forward.
Okay. You reach the area with the horses, and are able to, hook the cart back onto Lilith's horse. With the help of her, of course.
Cart?
The cart?
Is it
Yeah,
the
we
cart?
brought Lilith's cart.
Yeah. As, quickly, though a few of your horses get a bit of kind of sparks on their tails as the villagers are wielding like torches and stuff. But
Holy, wow.
you all
Dangerous villagers.
luckily make it out in one piece, and the village slowly disappears behind you.
What did you two do to get a mob of villagers chasing after you?
How am I consistently stopped from staying in a village with...
Poor Lavinia, never getting to sell her items.
I get chased out every time.
Oh yeah, Lavinia, you might as well just drop all the junk. You're not gonna sell them all at all.
No, I have the
still
horse.
considered night right now.
Yeah.
Oh, is it night or?
It's currently night.
Okay, what did you do? What did you
two do?
Well, I wanted to see if I can recover something. Just points to the two things on the back of the cart.
You guys just see
Can
two kind
it-
of large sacks.
Did you rob
I'm-
those villagers' houses?
I'm gonna regret asking.
Not their houses, per se.
Can I check to see if I know what it is?
I'm gonna tell you.
mean,
Technically,
it's
nobody
right?
owns them.
Make an investigation check, I guess, to just judging off like the shape of the bag.
Nobody
Oh my
owns
God.
these, really.
What's in the sack?
Are they obviously
Really?
bodies?
You can't. They're not really. They're kind of.
They're not body bag
You
shaped,
don't
right?
really. No, they aren't body bag shaped. They look very kind of. First of all, you see kind of jagged points in the bag as if something's like poking against it, as well as like a few points where it's very like smooth and geometrical, almost like armor maybe.
I'm gonna open the bag.
Wait, aren't you on a horse
Your
though? Wait, are we on a horse
no.
or on a
Wait,
carriage?
have we stopped or are we still moving?
Commanded to move
You can,
once
you
she
can-
opens it.
You can stop moving if you want.
I'm going to stop to open. I'm gonna stop to open the bag.
Okay. Your horse kind of
Viovos,
scrapes
pray
the
tell,
dirt
if you
as-
did not steal them and they did not belong to anyone, why are there a mob of villagers chasing after you and Lilith?
As you
Somebody
say this,
got a little happy with her new flight.
Lilith,
Oh, Lilith.
Lavinia is able to get off her horse and gets Lilith to kind of slow down and stop. At which you open one of the bags, and kind of like as it kind of opens, like just looking up at you. Like, it's almost funny in the way that it looks like it's just kind of staring straight up at you, like,
What is that?
is a human skull.
Oh,
They went no. Okay, so Lonli can't see this yet,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can.
They went grave robbing.
Are you saying this out loud, or?
Yes, I'm yelling it to it.
You
Viovos.
went to what? Viovos?
Viovos, do
Lilith?
you want to still order it to...
He just ordered to stand up.
As
Meat.
as you look at it, it kind of stands up out of the bag to your surprise. This
It's moving.
at which now
Under my
Lonli
control.
is able to see a now Lonli and Lavinia are able to see a tall, somewhat well-built looking skeleton wearing like full kind of very tattered plate with kind of blue cloth over its plate armor, and having a weapon at its side.
I
Pardon
see.
me if I think I wanted a bit more backup considering we're on the run.
So you stolen dead people from a grave.
If you think the ground can own them, I suppose so.
I'm gonna say
All
one
these
thing.
poor souls, may you rest well. I apologize for this young man's disturbance of
And the
his sleep.
professor and the cleric.
Lonli and Lavinia, can you both make history checks? Lonli at advantage for this one.
Oh.
And I guess I also make the second one stand up since might as well.
Out of the second bag, you guys see kind of skeletal figures open it up from
course.
inside, at which
Do I
a
have
second
any-
skeleton
no, okay.
in similar armor.
My proficiency now makes it a +4.
Same here.
Oh, okay. 16 it is.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say at which both of you kind of to the surprise of Lavinia, actually, because Lavinia, seeing this, it doesn't seem like something that you would recognize, but for some reason something clicks in your brain. But both of you recognize this armor that they're wearing, which is blue armor, has some white stripes and stuff. I mean, blue like cloth over their plate armor, that is, with white stripes and stuff on it, as well as a yellow star in the center, which you recognize as like original Hearthkeeper armor, like that of the original. No,
Oh.
wait, give me a minute, because you as players don't really know much about this. As
No,
the original Hearthkeepers who were formed by King Oreth before he was a king to stop the war, like, which is more like just like they weren't really an organization. These were like more like heroes for hire who would try to subdue conflict and stuff. So not really the same Hearthkeepers that you know. It's more of a
Janitor.
really like a kind of like
Ancient?
an old version of the current Arathian military. It's not
that
ancient,
laugh,
this is
I
just
just-
like 60 years ago.
Lavinia also laughs, by the way.
Just shocked by this. Oh my god, these are the original Orithian old army armors, and oh my god, you took control of them. You brought them back from the. Oh god, I am ashamed.
We was just kind of laughs. Well, they certainly weren't buried like one.
Oh god, Lonli's just. Oh my god, Lonli's just sad. She's like to see great heroes that once fought for the country to be used like this when they should be put to rest. You're brought back to the world of the living. Oh dear.
Well, I'm not really sure yet. This is a power new to me as well. Although Viovos just, I guess, walks to the car and just taps on one of their skulls. I don't think it's still them anymore.
Oh, I'm pretty sure their souls are up in. Do we use the term heaven in this campaign?
It's
Paradise.
That's not really.
Their soul will
don't
be
know.
up in paradise. I don't know.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
that's-
paradise is either, but
I don't
We'll
know
go.
what terms you guys use for
I mean the.
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
There
It's
is
absolutely worse than Valhalla.
there is a kind of. There is a world for, like, after death, where souls would go.
I don't know what you call that in this campaign.
That's in this setting. That would be the Styx, which is kind of a like
You
underground.
call it the sticks?
An underground network of like many different like mini afterlives. That
And
are,
you call that the sticks?
yeah.
Why'd your name is Sticks?
Because
After the river Styx, that's like a
Oh, I
mythology
thought
thing.
it was this.
she thought it was the
Not
sticks.
that.
Oh.
You're a dumb idiot.
Oh, you meant like the wooden sticks that you find.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I gotta.
wait, is there anything in the skulls, or are they just like empty sockets?
Empty.
I'm gonna minor illusion them to glow red when they look at if they look at Lonli.
The dead beats! It's a dead beats! Dead beats
Yeah,
part of the
that's a-
campaign now.
Yeah.
That's what we're calling them.
Dead
Alright,
beats.
then that's much better than the names I originally wanted to give.
No.
Hey, the dead beats, let's
I
go.
don't know. I don't know. Your original names were pretty good.
Bitch and bastard.
Oh my god. I mean, they can be both. They just have a collective name.
Whoa,
The deadbeats. Bitch
Yeah.
and bastard.
that's,
Dead beats, let's go.
This is perfect.
that's unsettling.
Well, I don't know how long I would be staying with all of you, but personally, I would like to travel with a bit more backup on my side.
Yeah, that seems like it makes sense.
I maintain control over them, as Viovos just kind of like commands them to do like, I guess, stand up the straightest they can, just to show that yeah, he is still in control.
I don't know how I feel about you controlling old soldiers from the Earthian army that I'm part of, but I see your point.
Question, Lama.
Mm-hmm.
Is Slushy out?
I thought it was a Meen,
yeah.
right?
Slushy is.
Or is Slushy in the backpack?
I'm gonna say Slushy is currently. I'll say he's kind of just like sitting there in.
Cart?
Like, no, he's. Right now, he's kind of. I'll say, like, sitting in Meen's lap as he is
okay.
on the horse.
And what of Lilith right now?
He's still flying.
I don't know if she. No. Right now,
Nah, it
she's.
would've-
just
probably would've
on
worn off.
her- Right now, she's just on her horse, kind of. Sitting there. I don't know.
And well, the angry villagers were more her doing.
What,
So-
what did she do? What did she
Get
do?
Snickers.
Well,
Did she burn down a house?
no, but windows were smashed if I heard things right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lonli, can you make a perception check?
Okay.
Frankly, I did encourage it.
Of course you did. Why am I not surprised?
You can't help but notice that Lilith's coin purse sounds a bit fuller than it did before, but it might just be like your mind playing tricks on you.
Can I notice that?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Lavinia wants to steal. I knew.
And assuming once it wears off,
Yeah.
it was called-
Wow.
Yeah,
You definitely notice there's a lot more coins in there.
Oh,
You
are
guys, you guys went off and had fun and didn't even bring. I'm sad.
You call that fun, Lavinia?
It was more of an on the moment decision.
I can never understand you guys thinking.
And assuming that the spell has worn off, Viovos calls back the shadows wrapping around Lilith to go back into his staff.
Okay.
And well, giving her some of my power is something, if I've discovered. As now Lilith cannot fly. Anyways, are we making camp?
Um,
Are we making camp here? Or I guess I'll ask Arctos that then.
I don't know. I'm not used to traveling with a group, but and he kind of looks around a bit. Well, yeah. I'm good with stopping anywhere as long as it's not too near the forest.
and yeah, the village is probably too far away to.
Yeah.
The next
Yeah.
village is probably.
I don't think we can go back after what Lilith has
If we
done.
get chased out of one more goddamn village.
Lavinia's gonna blow a fuse. I can feel it.
Anyway, yeah, we can set up.
Yeah, now that it's calmer, can we of us see other than the longbows we also looted? If there's any arms, actual like weapons with the bodies, the deadbeats.
Oh, I can't. Oh, 1 second. 1 second.
Did they actually come with weapons on them?
They're not like.
Are they like Skyrim skeletons where they magically have gold on them?
Yeah, they just happen to have some gold. No, let me. Actually, I think I have one that I want to give them. Give me a minute. I just have to. I have to make sure this won't be too much. Tins. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'll say they let me actually I don't know if this is I'm really bad at weapon names, so I don't know if this is what I think it is. Okay, okay. You can see that though they're very rusty and don't look like they'd be they don't look like they'd be the best in combat. You do see they each wield kind of wrapped a bit at their sides. They each have a flail.
Well, that's something, and I guess at this point I command them to take up the longbows we also got, position themselves around wherever we're camping, and give them the order to stay on watch.
Okay, as they kind of pick up the longbows out of the carts and kind of swing them over their backs, they turn to you and give a salute as they each kind of walk to opposite sides of the camp and then begin sort of like pacing around the camp in like a circle.
Apologies if I think we haven't had much security during the night lately. Looks too lonely.
Yes, having some more watch eyes is quite helpful.
but do you even sleep?
I don't, but from the last few nights, it seems, as a watcher myself, I am not quite, how do I say, responsible or
Lavinia's gonna
reliable.
go sit down and read her book.
Yeah, that checks out. Good enough.
And
Your new company isn't the most, doesn't seem the most agreeable with being able to sleep, but extra security can't hurt, I guess.
they won't hurt you, at least.
I hope not.
Doesn't mean they're not.
They should not.
creepy.
Yeah, I don't trust you that much. So I'm sorry to say this, Viovos, after what happened.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time we've ever really gotten a moment of quiet since we left Sorrel.
Yes.
Um,
It was really bad how we reunited Octos.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fun. I love thinking I'm gonna be free from being an enemy of the state, and now I'm like even more of an enemy of the state, I imagine.
I thought you had left already.
You'll probably
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, I'm not hunted by the military, thank you very much.
The Hearthkeepers don't. I.
If you find 2 more bodies, we can get double the amount of guards if that makes you more comfortable.
We aren't killing. We aren't killing just to make more bodies for you, Viovos. Please no.
The Hearthkeepers probably won't come after you, at least not yet.
Not yet. The most fun words.
Yeah.
So-
They probably have a bigger problem. One that literally went out in a bang.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to know what happened with Resenthal, though.
Okay, a
And-
lot of questions.
No.
You two know each other. Where are we headed? Who are you? What happened there?
Okay. Who is...
Actos.
You're gonna have to start over on that one. I forgot all of the questions.
First off, this is Actos. Arctos.
Kind of.
He is
waste you
a
guys.
private investigator. And I've hired him to look into my creator, who's a pause. What's the word that I'm looking for? What do you call what's it called? Start with the A. What's the word I'm looking for again?
Artificer?
Is that the word? Is that what it's called?
No.
Artist. That was different.
The
Artifactor?
Artificer.
what's it-
Architect?
It'd
Architect?
be
Is that no? Is that no? That's not it. What is he?
are you thinking of a class?
Artificer's
No.
a class that.
Is it the class I'm thinking of? Hold on.
Yeah.
The one with
Hold
like
on.
the one that
one
does
with
like the
robot
sciencey
stuff.
stuff.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Artificer.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, why is it? I remember it was different. It was called different, was it not?
Yeah, and that's actually one of the class names that kind of works in game too, which is nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And back into character. He's a artificer. I can't pronounce the word. God damn it. Artificer. What was I talking about? Oh wait, no, Roy. Yeah. Who is artificer? Yeah, actually, that's the end. Yeah, that's gonna stop right there before I stumble in more of my words.
I'm a friend of a friend of hers, and I'm paying my debt by helping her find her creator.
Oh, it is artificer. Artificer.
Alright,
that-
first question done.
There's like 3 ways
Second
to pronounce
question,
it.
yes.
My
Third
God, English.
question.
Why is English hard?
What the fuck happened back there?
In terms of what?
As in how Resenthal rescued us and brought us to you?
Everything.
I still don't understand why you thought it was a good idea to potentially get yourself killed.
Wait, are you telling to Lonely or?
Yeah,
Lonely.
lonely. The lonely.
Okay, so
I couldn't. Oh wait, one second.
what
Are you gonna say something?
what happened? All I know is you guys just showed up at my house and the Hearthkeeper's building is exploded.
There was a creature. What's it called again? Tarrasque? Wait, what?
Tarrasque.
A Tarrasque.
Tarrasque. Tarrasque. I suck.
Yeah, it's a parasite.
Parasect.
It's parasite.
It's Parasect.
Yeah, there's a Tarrasque that
Tesseract.
That's alright.
Tesseract.
Of course.
It's a MacGuffin.
guy.
Oh god, Slushy's one of the Infinity Stones. Thanos is canon.
Thanos.
You're gonna-
Rebecca Thanos. Yes.
No.
Okay, you're gonna do a lot of correction on my
okay.
part because I don't know the words I'm speaking
Okay,
for.
Shiana, it's a Tarrasque.
Tarrasque. God damn it, you guys.
Thanos is everywhere.
Kill me right now. God damn it.
Can I
Wait, I
maybe
forgot the word.
illusion Thanos even though I don't know what Thanos is?
You do what? No. No.
Damn it.
Anyway, there was a. God, I forgot the name again.
Tarrasque.
Tarrasque?
Tarrasque.
Tarrasque.
My brain is not working. Tarrasque. That one of the. I forgot his name. God damn it! One of the Hearthkeepers wanted to kill.
I don't know. If that's
Thank you,
even how
Dama,
spell
that helps a lot.
but-
I don't think that actually helps.
It's an A
Yeah.
rather than
It's
an
a-
E.
It's an A. Okay.
No, the spelling doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm past. Let's pretend I did not fumble and I said that correctly.
Yeah.
And
okay.
then and I just couldn't stand watching as Slushy, as we named him, Slushy. Yes. What was I gonna say again? Give me a minute. Yes, I cannot watch Slushy getting killed all when he's just a newborn who is clearly not evil and does not look like it would destroy humanity, and sending it alone for what's he gonna do again? What was he gonna do
Execution?
with what?
Execution?
Was it execution? No, it was something else, right?
Put him in a
If-
prison.
Was that the original? Was that what he wanted to do first?
I mean, yeah, it was execute, then you all tried to persuade him, then it was like a fine, he'll be put in a prison.
No, I thought it was different.
No,
No,
that's
Wait.
what
it was yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, it was actually. Oh, I thought it was something else. And then it was execution.
And then you all fought nearly to the death.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, I totally forgot. I had this thought in my head and
To
just
be
went
fair,
blank.
the only
God damn
reason
it.
it was nearly to the death is because half the party just left.
Yeah, because you
That's-
guys abandoned. Anyway, what was? Oh, hold on.
We have no reason to support that.
Yeah. Lonely. Oh wait, no. Why did Lonely save him again? There was a good reason I thought of, and I just totally forgot. Why did Lonely save his
To
Slushy
be
again?
fair,
Lonely is rebooting today.
there's a
Wait,
pretty
hold on a
easy
second.
good reason, and it's that
There was a reason. It was
Innocent-
connected to her.
innocent
No,
animal is
it was
about
a
to be
little
murdered.
different.
You might as well not have
It was.
that.
Oh my god! I thought a good connection for why a
Okay.
Lonely saved her. It was connected to her past of being a soldier who was also like left out. Oh no! It was because they were gonna test on Slushy as a right. They were gonna make Slushy into a test subject. That's why. That was the connection. Right? Am I wrong, or is I just made that up?
No, they were gonna do that, yeah.
Yeah, back into character as Lonely. I can't watch them use Slushy as a test subject. It just reminded me of when I first became a cleric, as I was blessed with the god's power. I was just sent straight into the front lines as a way to become as a weapon, and I just can't watch how they would do that to Slushy as well. Yeah, something along that lines. Pretend it was more sad.
Yeah, but what happened though?
See, after that, I saved Slushy, and then can't
And
remember
then the
his
top of the
name.
building exploded.
Yeah,
And
we actually don't know what happened.
No, we don't. We have no idea what happened.
all I remember was that I think it was Resenthal that came and saved us, got us out of it before one of the I can't remember his name. One of the
Warlock?
leader of the Hearthkeeper. Thank you. Yes, his name. Whatever that Violet just said, exploded the entire building, and then he brought us to you, Arctos.
Huh.
Do Hearthkeepers normally explode? Is that just something they all do?
I don't think Hearthkeepers explode, Viovos.
I don't know anything better than you.
Do you have connection with Resenthal, right? He seems to trust you a lot.
No, I don't know anybody by that name.
But he brought us to you.
Oh, that guy? I just...
Did I get a name mixed up? Is it not Resenthal? It is Resenthal, right?
It is.
Okay,
I
thought I made a mistake again.
I had never met that guy before. He just kind of walked in my house and threw you guys at me.
Listen,
you.
He had spies and owls watching everywhere, I doubt. That it's pretty simple to know how he knew about any of that.
I mean...
Whatever the case, Resenthal definitely saved us. Otherwise, we probably would have all been dead. Well, at least I and Meen would have been dead. You two just left, so you guys probably would have been fine.
So... the leader of the Hearthkeepers wanted to kill that thing, and he kind of points at Slushy.
Yes.
Yes.
He calls it a threat to the entire world once it grows up.
Doesn't look much like a threat.
And that's what I thought
Reminds
as
me of
well.
a puppy.
It's a baby and it's that big.
Yes. Apparently we found like a monster manual, and it was written as the name that I will never try to pronounce. We have the monster manual.
Did they take it?
Yeah, no, I took my
we
half.
kept it with us. Yeah, Lonli and Lavinia both still have the monster manual.
Can I have the other half?
Why?
So I can copy it into my book.
Lavinia's Tome of Foes.
Alright. Well, you can copy the notes into your book, and I'll take the original staff then.
Well, then it's gonna take me a few days, but yeah.
Lavinia's Monsters of the Multiverse.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping a copy of this.
Yeah. So I'll Lonli will hand it to Lavinia for her to copy it down, and then she'll take it back after you're done.
Pulls out the actual monster manual. Anyway, she's just got,
I don't got any more of an idea of what happened back there than you guys do.
And where are we going now?
Well, and he kind of rolls out a small map of Arathiath. Not the full region, just the country. Well, I've got a lead on someone who might be able to tell us information on where Roy is. Up north in the city of Redsburg, there's apparently someone who was known to be in contact with him at some point, at least. From what I have, from what my informants have told me, this person uses designs that were created by Roy, so He must have some sort of contact with him at some point.
I can imagine like there's gonna be a town which is gonna be filled with lonely copies or something.
And he does kind of show you all the map at which there is at which he points to this dot here.
Well, it's a lead I'm willing to follow and take. I don't know how how you guys are feeling. If you guys want to follow along.
It's your lead. And frankly,
It is.
do we even have a reason to stay together anymore?
Not really, but you don't really have anywhere to go, do you?
I have some place I would prefer to go to, although with the situation. Right
Yeah,
now,
I was gonna head back down south, and then nope. You guys just at this point, I'm gonna
Well,
keep
it's
with.
either you like to stay alone, or we can group up and take care of everything together. It is your choice.
Are Lilith and Meen just doing their own thing now?
Yeah, I mean, they're
I
not here
don't
to
know.
roleplay, so we have no idea.
I just kind of...
I mean, this is what you want to ask, right, Violet? So I'm bringing it up for you.
Yeah, just. And I guess at this point, seeing at the map, relative to that place, where is Judithic?
Imagine the opposite side.
Pretty much the
Viovos.
exact opposite direction.
Alright, bye bye, Viovos! See ya, sucker! Lonli would be
yeah.
happy to see you go. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, hey,
just
my
joking.
fighter backup character is here.
I'm gonna kick him off today. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Seems we do have two entirely different destinations. Although, looking back to the path, I suppose immediately isn't the best time.
Where are you headed, friend?
Chasing a lead of my own. Last I heard, Judithic has the answers I seek.
You sure that'll be difficult with war and all that?
Exactly. Just what I thought. And well, what's the situation of transport in Redsburg, or wherever we're heading?
It's fairly advanced. You know, they have access to pretty impressive technologies compared to that of most other places. Of course, not fully on the level of Lemnos, but they have airships, and stuff like that.
An airship would be nice to grab for fast travel.
Probably a bit expensive though.
Well, we
Wouldn't
have
be
someone
allowed.
that's quite rich. Lonli looks towards Lavinia and a little bit of Lilith.
She just looks up from her book with just raises an eyebrow. Excuse me?
So you're quite rich, you know, from all the coins I've taken.
You know what? Just to taunt Lonli, she's gonna pull out the pearls, and I have fees too. Puts them back in her pocket.
Exactly, as I was saying.
Would travel by air even be allowed in this time of war between?
Uh,
Can't say for sure.
I don't
Would they
know.
even pass?
Well, if it's like a passenger kind of aircraft, I think it'll be
about it.
fine.
How is
As
there
long as it's not a
even-
warship.
Well,
No, I don't think the
trade ships
passenger
might.
Trade ships?
passengers, trade ships. I don't think the type of ship is really gonna be what's gonna get you through. It's more, can they even stop you? They're down there. They're up there.
Is this? Are we talking about Worthian's armies military,
Yeah,
or are we talking about Hearthkeeper's military?
Actually, that's like an actual lore question. If they're airships, are there like air warships?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because it has to be battle warships then.
Because
This isn't really something that any
that's
of
like
the
how
guys-
like flight went. It was like, oh, we can fly immediately. Government's like, how do we weaponize
Government-
flight?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, it depends, because like if we're
say,
talking about Hearthkeeper, if
as
they're like a small
characters-
organization that's not part of Orthian military army, then they probably won't have the funds to make it a warship, so they probably won't have any. But that's what I'm asking if we're talking about the Worthian government army, because that's a big
no.
government, so they probably would have warships.
Technically, the Hearthkeepers do rank higher up than most just common Arathian soldiers, but really neither of them would have access to that stuff. But you as characters don't really know because you haven't really been exposed to
Lonli
stuff
know.
like this.
Yeah, actually, Lonely might know.
Wouldn't
we have
Lonely
it.
know?
I mean, you wouldn't. This technology in this time is very new. Like, it's not really
okay.
anything that
Okay.
Like,
Way too new for Lonely to have
yeah,
recognized.
especially
Maybe she heard of it, but she doesn't know much about
That'd
it.
definitely be the easiest way through.
because
Not
you're-
walking back, that's
you're
for sure.
You're stationed more down here, which is kind of like in the middle of the two. Like, it's like the farthest you can get from both of the technology-based, like, super centers of this continent.
And has Viovos heard of Lemnos before?
Make a history check.
The DM asking about their
Oh,
own
wait.
world.
Yeah, actually, has Lavinia? She easily could have. But
I mean,
yeah, but I can. Yeah,
Yeah, you can make
I guess I'll
history
roll.
checks.
I mean,
Okay.
would Lonely automatically know, or would she not know?
You can if you can roll if you want.
yes, the DM who made Lemnos is asking
Nope.
their DM
No.
about their own lore.
Nope. Why are we having such low rolls? What is this?
Surprisingly, actually, you guys all have heard of Lemnos. You don't know much about it.
Oh
You
wow,
just
you can
know,
tell us.
oh,
Okay.
It's a technology-based nation, or city. That is, it's not a nation. It's like it's not like a. It's not like a very like, oh, do I know about this obscure place? This is like that's like asking if you know what New York
Atlantis?
City is. That's like,
Or New York. Yeah.
it's like something like
Wait.
that. It's very important to this time period, at least. So,
Wait, actually, do I need to roll to notice that my vision at night is now perfect?
sure, roll me a perception check. Yeah, you kind of
you
do
very
notice that, like, because you kind of find yourself a bit surprised with a yawn, as you're like, what? It's like probably like, what, like
Daytime
5
for her.
p.m.
Looks like
There's
daytime.
No way there's no way this is like you shouldn't be feeling tired at this point. But then you look up and you're like, the moon is pretty far up for 5 p.m. That doesn't.
I'm gonna. Lavinia's gonna
Everything looks
look at her
pretty-
book and like flip through it, looking for something.
Okay.
You all right there?
Make an investigation check, actually.
Lavinia finds out the DM has changed her subclass.
Well, no, this is just an invocation.
And also the invocation.
Can't really seem to find anything in the book. You just kind of flip through pages, mostly about like rituals and stuff. You're just like,
Uh, is it like weirdly bright out tonight?
Oh, it's
Viovos
pretty
looks
dark.
up around, same as usual.
Yeah, it means nighttime. The moon's up high. The
Doesn't-
stars are out.
It feels like it should be
Seem
like
like it.
evening. It's really weirdly.
Lavinia, do you have a cold? Are you okay?
You can see better.
Yeah. It's weird.
oh,
I can. Actually, wait, how far can I see?
I don't know.
It's
I think it's just as far as your normal
I think
eyesight,
it is.
right?
I think it is, yeah.
As far
No,
as
just-
your normal
just-
sight, it's just brighter.
I'm just gonna point at like an animal in like the darkness that like no one else should be able to see. Do you see that? That like squirrel
Okay.
doing the
Squirrel.
Macarena? Oh no,
What
this-
squirrel?
Probably not.
Okay,
Only I-
Lonli,
Viovos
definitely not.
And
I do not see anything, Lavinia.
Viovos make a perception check, and Shiana make one at disadvantage.
It's a
Oh,
Viovos at least has 120 feet dark vision.
Yeah, Vi has.
wait,
dark
what am I
vision.
rolling? What am I rolling?
Perception,
Perception?
at disadvantage because you don't have.
Oh,
dark
okay.
vision.
Decent.
Yeah.
Disadvantage though for Shiana.
Yeah, I know, I'm
Yeah.
rolling. I almost spelled roll wrong again.
Nope.
I see
no,
nothing.
You guys don't really know what she's talking about. Like, she's
I
kinda just
described the
pointing
squirrel
out
in
into like
detail.
the shadow, like the shadows beneath. Kind of just the shadows beneath a few trees dotted around. You guys aren't really near a forest necessarily, but
How far away is she pointing?
like 60 feet, like over there between those trees. That squirrel is doing the Macarena.
Lavinia, is your eyesight okay?
Can
I think
What's a
it's
Macarena?
concerningly good.
can Viovos send a chill touch near that area?
I can. I think that it'd be. How do you do it? Unseen attacker or
I think
Disadvantage?
I mean, I also don't see it. Would it just be?
yeah?
Disadvantage?
You don't see it. I mean, this is.
I mean,
just
more
you
of like I'm
shooting
trying.
off
Yeah,
into
I'm
an
targeting
area.
like the environment to hear if something
Okay.
reacts to it.
Do
Do I even have to roll for that?
Okay. Yeah. No. I'll say you can do that as. I don't even
Sending
know
just
how
a
to
ch-
describe chill touch. It's such a weird spell.
It's not cold, and it's 120-foot range.
Yeah, but
Because-
also like
It is far.
also think about this because most people flavor it as like
Yeah,
mage hand but creepy,
that is what I was gonna say. Yeah.
which is kind of like really hard to
Can I
describe.
can I minor illusion a light above the right? Or minor illusion doesn't go that far, does it? Does it?
Chill touch is 120
30.
feet range.
Ah, yeah. But yeah, okay. So what happened?
As you send your creepy hand thing over in the area, you kind of hear a kind of as like something squeaks loudly before scurrying away. At which
There's something
Lavinia,
there.
you see the squirrel. Kind of dash
Lavinia's
through the
gonna
grass
keep her like pointing at it and like follow it as it like runs up a tree or something.
Viovos does the same thing again to the next spot Lavinia is pointing.
Okay. As it kind of darts up the tree, Viovos's blast hits a few feet below it, and it kind of yelps before scurrying up one of the branches and kind of like towering at the end of it and like looking around.
Well, I'll be.
Did you gain like night vision or something, Lavinia?
I have a bad idea.
What's your bad idea?
Viovos, can you make it dark?
On you?
Yes.
Alright then. Viovos grabs the staff and I guess trying to center it around Lavinia. Sphere of 20-foot darkness.
Oh, not the second, please.
Is anyone caught in it?
I guess it's centered around Lavinia.
I'm like, well, but like I
Aren't
guess
we
like
close to each other?
So
we're all in darkness right now.
Oh, Viovos
Llama
spends a
muted.
level 2 spell slot to get
Oh,
the sorcery points.
Llama's
and
muted.
then- Llama, yeah, you're muted. So Viovos can see through it
I
normally.
know, I was just Mother came into the room, so I was
so are
you know,
so are all three of us in the darkness, or
I don't know, where's by casting it?
Centered on Lavinia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably even Meen, Lilith, and Arctos are kind of caught in the shadowy orb.
I'm gonna walk up to Lonli and just wave my hand in front of her face in the darkness.
Lonely,
Not saying
kind
anything.
of, though it's really hard to describe as you're a robot. You kind of feel like wind brushing against your face almost, as if something's in front of it.
And Lily just reach out.
Roll to hit. Just
Takes the dodge action.
Takes the dog.
disadvantage.
I'm
No.
doing that.
Okay,
I'm
no, you
trying to
kind
get
of
out of the way.
just-
She's
You
gonna
kind
try.
of just
This is. It was
like-
almost an anime moment.
trying to maneuver your maneuver your hand towards it. Lavinia, you see as Lonely kind of reaches like over your shoulder, which is really
gonna-
hard because she's like a good like foot shorter than you.
Wow, I forgot I was that short.
Viovos stands up, walks next to Lavinia just to see, because he can also see through it.
Hello,
Hi.
Lavinia.
No, I'm gonna get right in.
Wheels?
I'm gonna lean into Lonely's and go, hi.
Lonely jumps and turns around, only to see darkness. Lavinia?
Can you see through this?
Yeah, it's neat.
Okay, this is great and all, but I am still blind here.
I'm going to actually verbally say I should rob Lonely in this.
Excuse you?
I'm not going to. I wouldn't have said that if I was.
And Viovos minor illusions, the sound of a shaking pouch to like behind Lonely.
Hey.
Lonely touches her pouch, is like, it's still there. Lavinia, you better not be stealing from me.
I'm not. I'm going to. Okay, I have a very dumb idea.
Go
But
to
considering
Lilith.
this has gotten silly. Let's major illusion a Hearthkeeper soldier in front of Lonely's face before the darkness drops.
Oh, wow. I mean, I can't really see anything, right?
No,
So-
you can't see it until the darkness drops.
Yeah.
Oh.
And okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, that's enough.
And well, Viovos drops the darkness.
And the Hearthkeeper.
At which Lonely you see, like, fully clad in armor is a Hearthkeeper just standing in front of you, kind of looking
Breathing,
down at you.
and you
Yep,
can
there's
feel
even-
like
Yeah,
you can-
there's
there's sound.
Correct.
There's
Lonely
you can
stands
smell
there.
it.
Shocked, staring at it,
And then he explodes.
and Lonely, short circuits and shuts down.
You just see
I don't think
kind
she-
of in
Like, she's like not asleep, but you know, like that feeling where like your like eyes are open, but like your brain just kind of shuts down like that.
You can see in Lonely's eyes just like where her like kind of, I guess, not like her false pupils kind of just dim a bit, and you see like the white of her eyes becomes like a gray as she just kind of like, as you can kind of hear like the fan blowing inside her sometimes and like gears turning, and they all just like, vanish at once. It keeps going. It just keeps.
It keeps. She's shutting down repeatedly. And Lavinia's just gonna go, see? I told you they explode. It's just a thing Hearthkeepers do.
Oh. So it wasn't just me who felt a sudden rush of power. And
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna thoroughly start reading the book now. And that's how I'm flavoring knowing about these things.
Yes, and Lonely will just sit down and be like, I am never looking at those two ever again.
And is Lonely still like awake or just knocked out now?
She's in shock. She's like monotone. She cannot think anymore. But she's awake. She's not like shut down like.
We've completely reset Lonely.
And well, yeah, just turning around from Lonely, Viovos starts walking in a direction that she can see, and slowly wrapping around him are shadows wrapping around like his bottom half, and then all the way around him as with some shadows manifest into a sort of cloud of bats as Lonely just sees Viovos just start walking up into the air.
I don't know what's real anymore.
This is become traumatized Lonely.
Lonely cannot compute what is going on. What is reality? What is life? What is life?
Arctos kind of puts a hand on Lonely's shoulder. You okay?
No, I am not okay. Do you see, these are the companions I've traveled with. Do you see the stress that I've accumulated, even as a robot?
I'm gonna major illusion again. Another Arctos put his hand on her other shoulder. Go, you okay? In the same way.
Lonely looks at the other one with widened eyes, like, there are two of you. Looks back and forth. I cannot think anymore.
I don't know who that is.
Lavinia or Viovos, I know one of you two did it. What? Please, before I snap and decide to just kill you with my own hands.
This is now flying up in the air.
Lavinia, it's you, isn't it?
He's gonna answer yes.
Wait, who's gonna answer yes?
Okay. Arctos is very clearly kind of like squints at it for a second before.
Oh god, a +8.
He's a detective. It's an investigation check.
Yeah, he is the investigator.
It makes
more.
It does make sense.
So what did he say?
Vi?
I just said smart.
Smart. Very smart.
I thought Llama was gonna say something.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
That helps blow off some steam.
Meanwhile, up in the air, what can Viovos see?
You see... You very clearly see, a second Arctos appear next to Lonely. You can see Lonely kind of looking confused, and, Lavinia kind of sitting a bit behind them, like, chuckling a bit.
Yeah, you could probably see her casting initially.
Please tell me which one's a real you, Actos.
It's me.
It's me.
Oh god.
Make an shouldn't I feel like Lonli should check.
You can make an
See if she can tell.
investigation check.
I should roll an investigation check. What does 12 give me?
Nope,
Oh.
you don't know. That's it.
What? There's 2 Arctuses. What the fuck?
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Oh, what's going
Meanwhile, up in the air, Viovos casts Disguise Self on himself in the air, flies down behind all 3 of them. It's me.
What? Lonli turns around to see. Wait, what are you dressed as? Violet?
Arctus.
A Dardak. What?
Oh.
Hi.
I'm.
Oh god. Lonli just has the biggest headache, even though she's a robot. Can't feel headaches.
I'm gonna go sit down.
I also
I'm
need
gonna
to
go.
sit down.
I'm gonna go sit down," said the third Arctos, who is now
Oh.
sitting in the air,
Also-
slowly flying up as if
Also-
a game glitch.
Also, I'm gonna go sit down. As you know, seeing that, the other Arctos is gonna sink into the floor.
Lonli just stands like, what am I?
One Arctos glitches into the sky, the other goes down into the ground, and no clip.
I can't take this anymore!
Arctus kind of just nods and then walks over to the ground where he set up his stuff and just sits there.
This is worse than being with Roy. You know, I'm kind of missing that that dude's presence now. Oh, I swear, when I find him, I will apologize for all the rude things I've said to him.
This is the most empty I've ever been on spell slots, but worth it.
You're-
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Oh,
You-
you're
Warlock.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you are out?
She's a warlock!
She's a
I used
warlock,
both
yeah,
to-
not
I used
exactly.
She
both.
can cast 2 spells, and then that's it.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
short
You
rest.
used your spell slot for that?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're resting. This is campfire. All I need to do is sit down for an hour and I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Warlocks. Can I get that short rest? Anyway.
Anyway,
I guess eventually Viovos flies down next to Arctos. I guess this guy's self has now been dropped. Just asking. So if we're going to this Redsburg, you reckon we can find some sort of travel to get us somewhere else?
I don't know. Probably.
overhears and she says, "Oh, so you're deciding to come along?"
If
Going to a major city to get somewhere else is never a bad idea.
walking through what could potentially be multiple battlefields doesn't sound so wise.
And knowing you, I assume you just fight your way through it.
You know what? She does have a point. Okay, let me do some quick math. Okay, so Viovos starts off the day with 2 third-level spell slot, each spell slot effectively giving him 10 minutes of fly, so base he has 20 minutes of flying, although as a sorcerer he can sacrifice both first-level and second-level spell slots to get sorcery points and then convert those points back into third-level slots. With... Okay, let me just...
Look at the math he's doing.
1
Nerd.
plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.
You guys see
He would recover
Viovos
10 more
just
sorcery points,
absolutely
and
cracking an equation right now.
Viovos would have effectively 40 minutes of flying if he spent everything.
Will he make it there in 40? I don't think he'll make it there in 40 minutes. How far away is it?
And okay, within 40 minutes, assuming he also uses his action to dash, that is effectively 120 feet per 6 rounds. If
Damn.
that is okay, that's
No,
that is
for
40 that is
6
40
seconds.
minutes of flying, which would be 40 times 10 rounds, which would be 400. Each
Ooh.
round is
400
120,
times
so he would
120.
effectively be able to fly 48,000 feet.
I mean, does he want to take that much energy to fly?
40,
That's a high cost.
yeah.
Yeah, so theoretically, Viovos can fly
He could, yeah,
48,000 feet.
can.
But I think that the distance between these 2 points of cities is way more than 48,000.
Yeah, probably.
And
Yeah.
after he falls down on the ground, he'd be effectively useless.
Oh yeah,
you could
definitely.
go 9 miles.
9 miles, not that bad.
9 miles a
how-
day,
how-
though, like.
How much is that?
Walk.
Yeah,
I think it's like
yeah. How many is that in non-freedom? I don't speak freedom units.
14.6.
Kilometers. Oh, damn.
Yeah, you could go pretty far, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's still not nearly
yeah, when
far
he
enough.
when he falls down, he'd effectively only have. And
Viovos
well,
forgets that he's out of spells, drops out of the sky.
He dies from fall damage.
wait, let me roll a Constitution saving throw against fall damage because I have Strength of the Grave at a DC 100.
Oh no. Why would you be flying that high?
He'd at least probably know the duration of his spells.
Probably, yeah. No,
Probably,
why
yeah.
would you fly that high?
probably would have
in
noticed.
general?
I guess you would also have to spend movement to get up and down, so it would also be slightly less than that, like very
Yeah.
slightly.
Okay, if we apply Pythagorean theorem.
No,
but
no,
now
we're
we can
not-
stop.
no.
We can stop
No,
there.
no.
Hello, hi.
Oh, hi.
High exists.
It's Lilith.
Oh,
Okay,
Lilith's
hi. So
here.
how do you feel about traveling 48 within 40 minutes?
It's high.
Hi.
Oh,
Yep,
So,
cool.
okay, hi.
okay. Someone catch high up.
Okay, that'll be Shiana.
Now, hey, we get a recap.
Recap.
All
recap
right,
of
so
this session.
Mid-session
right in the
recap.
village that we have been at, you and Viovos came running towards Meen, Lonli, and Lavinia, being chased by a mob of angry villagers. And then we had to hightail and run again. But this time from the villagers that you guys, that somehow you have angered them by smashing their windows, apparently, from what I heard. And then Viovos had explained how he has robbed a poor grave and brought back skeletons of old Arathian soldiers. 2 of them, I think. I can count. What happened then? Something happened in between, and then we set up camp, I think. And then what happened when we set up camp?
We traumatized.
Yes. No, we didn't. We did. Wait. There's one more thing.
At
Yes.
first,
I think. No. We no.
asked-
Wait. Which? How did the order happen again? Was it
Viovos
Viovos?
asked-
No.
Viovos asked Arctos some questions about
Yes. And
where
then
we're going and stuff.
something happened along there. Some important discussion. I think I do not remember exactly. And then Arctos asked what happened. Lonli gave another recap of the last session and what happened. And then Lonli explained why she said slushy. And then something happened again. And then Lavinia found out she has night vision now. I think that's what it's
Okay,
called. And then they pranked Lonli with their spell slots, and yeah, I think that's all I remember. Yeah, I don't know.
Basically, there's 2 things you need to know. First of all, you guys are currently have set up camp, good a ways away from that village, and are just kind of discussing stuff. You were kind of, I'll say, like, talking with Meen or something at that point, so you didn't really pay attention to most of what happened. And, the second thing you need to know is you should probably watch this VOD when it comes out.
Can be pretty soon.
Yeah. It is like an hour long already.
Wow, there was a lot of mishaps on my
Lilith,
part.
wanna explain what you did now that you're here?
Oh.
As Lilith comes back from meeting some idols in the forest.
Wait, what? Really?
No.
I need to watch that VOD still with you guys in the graveyard because I've not
Like
watched that.
40
VOD.
minutes, yeah.
It was like
Lilith
40 minutes.
is
What's with the 1 minute?
Llama needs
Oh,
one minute.
Llama needs a minute. Llama needs a minute.
Basically, what happened was Viovos and Lilith had an idea.
Yeah, they went grave
Two.
robbing. That's what I got. Okay.
Viovos and Lilith had an idea. Viovos wants bodies to try out his new spell, Animate Dead. See, it worked. Thought about how to do so and how to carry them back.
You know what? You should
Remember
teach
that-
Lonli that too, because Lonli can
Remem-
actually learn Animate Dead as well now.
Yeah, all you have to do is literally just pray one morning, and now you know how to do it.
Yes, you can tell Lonli that when we're back in session. Or maybe
Do
Lonli sees
clerics
you
to
do it and
animate
she tries
dead?
it. I know,
Can't your
right?
god animate them?
No, it's not even just a certain type of cleric. Every cleric knows
Yeah,
Animate Dead.
Yeah.
That seems
I don't know
weird. I feel like
why,
it should
but-
only be a grave cleric or something.
Yeah, I feel like that
I
should
don't
just
know
be a
why.
domain spell. Like, why do
Yeah.
clerics get like Animate Dead?
It's sad
Bestow
because
curse.
I should have taken it's sad because I forgot which spell it was, but like I can speak
Okay.
to the dead for one. But then again,
Yeah.
I think the skeletons have been dead for a long time, so I can't even speak to the awakened
mean-
soldiers if I wanted to.
I
I
guess
think it has to be like within certain time
Yeah,
between.
I
before
think
speaking, yeah.
original Hearthkeepers mean they've been dead for way long.
Yeah,
They have
yeah. So I don't think it
Llama's
was more.
They've been
Oh, hello.
dead since the
60 years, right?
Probably
60
Out of
years?
time.
around then, yeah, because
Around 60
If
years,
they-
if I remember.
if they died and were buried in their armor, you can tell they'd probably have been killed in battle, which means, like,
Yeah.
probably during the war 60 years ago.
Okay. I guess
Alright.
since High is here, Lavinia's gonna just walk up and out of curiosity go, how much gold do you have there?
Olivia's gonna steal Lilith's gold. Oh, wow.
16
Oh,
gold.
oh, that's all. Oh, actually.
That's nice.
I-
And
We
walks
split
away.
a bit. Lilith taking most of it.
I'm not gonna
Lilith
steal
has,
from
like-
Lilith.
Lilith had like 2 gold coins more than Lonely.
Yeah, but to be fair, Lilith had, I think, she must have spent like a bunch of money on something. I don't remember what.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Isn't it the cart? Did she
No.
find the cart? Or did she buy the
No,
cart?
She stole
He
that.
stole the
she,
card.
she stole
Oh, she
that.
stole the cart. It was free. The cart was free.
But she must have spent a lot of her money on something because you guys got like 50 gold from Henry at the
Yeah,
beginning
she
of
was
chapter
rich.
2.
She was the richest. She was the richest first,
Wait,
and then
50?
the-
Wasn't it like 12?
No, Henry
No, it
gave
was-
you guys 50 gold at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You spent it on, like, most of it on that fog cloud spell.
Okay then.
well, anyways.
Yeah.
So,
I-
Viovos
So yeah, no,
is
I'm not
coming
stealing.
along. You sure, Bella? I feel like you are.
No,
Uh,
I gave her one of the pearls.
right
Mm.
now,
Again,
the
counting
party is
Lonli.
just discussing like, where the fuck do we go after this, and why should we even stay together? Then the conversation
Yeah,
of
see, I wish I had
Yes.
my party member who is, like, meant for this conversation, but, you know,
if
Is that
only.
me?
if only.
Me?
Means to like
He's off in the
endeared
forest
to the-
finding a new steed.
He's
Uh,
petting Slushy right now.
he's petting Slushy, and it's like oh, he's a good Slushy, and it's like there's no, you cannot pierce that. He does not respond. He's too busy petting Slushy.
Yes.
And well, the party went to okay, so maybe walking on foot through the countries might be a bit dangerous. What if we rode on airships, which might be a thing in the place Lonely is
Yeah.
going to. That's where we're at right now, I think.
And Lonely really wanted to kick Viovos out, but apparently Viovos is staying with the party. And Lonely is disappointed, thinking that he would probably just brute force his way down to where he wanted to go.
Really smarter than that.
I'm actually.
So Lonely is disappointed, but you know what? She has respect that he is willing to stay with the party.
Well, yeah, he's actually He actually is smarter in intelligence than Lonely. That is also
Wow. Then again, Lonely's just a robot.
So
Actually, as a robot, she probably would be a little smarter. Anyways,
looks like the bunch of you will be. All
Where are you
coming up.
headed?
well, is Lavinia also
That's
following
cool.
along?
Yeah, I have nowhere else to go. I'm not going back through that. Are you joking?
Really? I remember you said you were gonna go back down there.
I wanted to, and then you were not listening to me then.
Oh.
Is she again disappointed?
A little
I
bit.
think,
And now,
I think
and now ask
Lonely is
Lilith.
like
Yeah.
Lonely is experiencing like childhood, like just like, oh yeah,
Trauma.
they can totally just fight through a war. They're the most strong thing.
I mean,
ever.
she fought through a war as a child, being 7-year-old in mental age, technically. Yeah,
I
she
think
is.
that's.
Actually,
I don't think
was it- was-
mental age. I think it's
No,
more
Was it not
like
actual
physical.
age.
Physically.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well,
okay,
not
this-
physically, but well,
but
Physically-
chronologically.
yeah, when she
Chronologically,
built, she's like
7 years.
technically she looks like 20-something years old, but she's technically only 7 years old
She's-
alive then.
She's
So
chronologically 7 years old. She's physically
Yeah,
like
yeah.
20, and she is
she and
I think she's
Roy
socially
did not
probably,
teach her
like-
well. Roy did not teach her well.
Yeah, she's socially probably like 3.
Mm-hmm. All she knows are things that she learned in military school,
Yeah, Lonely
and
has
that is
like,
just combat.
Lonely has like the least grasp on emotional intelligence,
Yep.
which is surprising because she's a cleric and like wisdom is.
I don't know how she became a cleric, but she became a cleric. She doesn't even know why she became a
Her
cleric.
wisdom is just her natural programming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of
Roy,
wisdom.
smart girl apparently.
No emotional intelligence. Just
Mhm.
that's not where the wisdom is.
You know, intelligence is not really her strong suit in this one. Same with charisma. She has no
Well,
interactions.
If Viovos' fly spell is still lasting within this 10 minutes, he'll just be extra and fly over to Lilith. And just ask, like, seeing that now she's back. And you, where are you headed? Also, did Hai wake up at... Never mind, I was gonna question, like, the time...
She woke up at 1?
Remember, it's Hai.
I mean, she stayed up late. She woke up late. That's normal.
Isn't it like 2 p.m.?
It's 2
Look.
p.m. here, yes.
Oh,
Look, I can look every time after our
Yeah.
session because it goes so long to
Yeah.
3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I sleep all the way till 2 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, Shira, I think that's just how you sleep normally.
Yeah.
You were in the morning session. It like was like noon for you, and you still sounded dead.
Yeah.
Come with you guys. I'm still searching for my father, so I'll go everywhere. 1:45.
Alright, so I guess Lilith is following along. I guess we're all
We can
still
follow
gonna
along
be
then.
together for a while. Lonely's
He's
still
a
looking
good
disappointed.
slushy. He's a good slushy.
That's
Just
probably
Oh, I'm
not
fine with being
interacting with
following.
them.
He's probably gonna stay.
that's probably for the best for all of you. Even if the
Alright.
Hearthkeepers aren't after you yet, they're magically adept. As soon as they find one of you, they can find all of you. So might as
Oh,
well
guess
give
is-
them one target.
True. Guess I'll keep an eye on all of you again. No matter how much of a headache you guys are. Especially you two.
You're
Lonely,
welcome.
just glance at Viovos and Lavinia.
Not even.
I
Lilith.
am. Viovos is back flying
No,
up.
no, she was okay. She was manageable. Unlike the two tricksters here, that gives
Lilith
even
is
more
a-
a headache.
Lilith is an innocent child that just hides bag full of coins
The
stole from
shadows
peasants.
making Viovos fly manifest into a floating sofa that he's now sitting on in the air.
Lonli values, Lonli thinks that, trickery and pranks are a higher crime than arson, I think.
I mean, arson is one straightforward thing. It's arson, okay, that's criminal. And then tricks and stuff are like mind games to her. And it's like kind of involves a lot of power. Like arson, she can deal with because it's just straightforward. And then tricks and pranks and stuff like that are not really straightforward. So
So,
Yeah, and Lavinia just kind of looks up from her book. Eh? What? And goes back to reading.
okay.
I can't wait till a day where you guys snap Lonely and she actually ends up killing you guys.
Which is honestly possible because Cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
Apparently, the only thing keeping her back is her justified. What's the word I'm looking for? Bound by a law of no killing.
There are two
Innocent
classes
people.
that can kick their party's ass. It's a Cleric and a Barbarian.
We don't have any barbarians in our party, do we?
No.
Lilith acts like one.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, she does.
But
That's true. So
I mean,
Lilith-
she could probably kill most of us.
yeah, she has the highest attack damage.
Well,
Not if I just. Yeah, that's partly the reason why I learned Fly. Because, nope.
she has a crossbow.
she does have a crossbow.
She has a
Darkness.
crossbow.
It's actually her
double
main
concentration.
weapon, I think. It's crossbow and rapier.
Mhm.
Fly high enough and get on a high enough cliff.
So,
Can't run very far.
yes, we'll...
Invisibility.
My my monitor's turned off.
Oh no.
Okay, they're
Is
back
the recording
on.
okay?
They're back. No, it was just they deactivated for a second, so
Oh.
it was I just hadn't moved my mouse or anything for a while, so it just kind of
Mm.
that. So you're all coming with us then?
Well,
Yep.
we're sticking together, so.
Yep, they're following us all the way to. What's the name of the city again? God damn it.
Redsburg?
Resburg, yes. They're all following us to Resburg.
See, I think when Lexi mispronounces my names, it's like on purpose. I think there's not a name that she and I can pronounce.
I'm like the complete opposite of Lexi. Lexi does on purpose. I try not to do it. I don't do it on purpose.
Okay.
I'm
Oh yeah,
trying
and
so hard.
Lilith, the two skeletons are now just walking around camp.
Oh yeah. Kiyo's anime dead, yeah.
Nice. Want to search for 2 more bodies?
Oh god.
I can maintain control of 4 of them. Bitch and bastard. We do a collective name of the deadbeats.
Bastard. That is not what you should be calling the soldiers. So.
Does Viovos look like he cares?
Lavinia, they're too dead to care. Could be talking
Oh,
about
God, no.
any of the 3 of them. Could
Just
be
like
talking about Viovos at the same time.
only like pinches the bridge of her nose and like, oh, how could these such great soldiers that protected the country be called of such names? May your soul rest in
So-
peace.
I do have a question.
Hmm?
And he kind of points over to Slushy. What's the plan with that then? You said
Well,
the Hearthkeepers were trying to get rid of it.
that's what they wanted. Well, for now, we're just gonna keep it and hopefully not get slushy fall in the wrong hands, considering it could grow up into a dangerous monster that will apparently harm humanity, as the Hearthkeepers have analyzed.
Still cop. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't English today, guys. My lips are tired.
That's...
Yeah, for now, Meen will look over Slushy as he has the closest bond with Slushy, so...
Are you sure
hopefully he'll...
it would harm... It doesn't look very dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think it's
From
very
what the
dangerous
old man
either.
said, it would take at least a couple hundred more years.
If
Well,
not thousands.
we'll treat it right. We'll let it grow up, and it will not become a destructive force of nature.
That is so optimistic of you.
But
Dude,
if it was...
how long do you even live? Asking Lonli.
Wait, how long do I Lonely live, or?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. How long does
Until you
Warforged
die.
Here
live?
comes the existential
It's,
crisis.
Sienna,
Lonely
you are-
just stares at Viovos' question, and she decides to ponders on it. How long
Yeah.
will I live?
How
I
long
don't
will I
really
live?
know.
Sienna,
That's
How
a
long
good
will I
question.
live?
You really...
Oh god. Crisis.
It really, like... both existentially and, like, literally, you will live until you die.
Yes, I will
Kind
live
of.
until I die.
That's...
Yes, Lonely will live until she dies.
It's generally how it works, yeah.
I will
That's
continue on living until my duty is over.
People die when they are killed.
Yes, they do. Don't say.
You may be
Anyway.
right, but I'm not sure if you're correct.
God. Should we look forward to some orange juice tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. So
Gladly.
you and your orange juice.
Is that
Oh.
even the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Or is it-
Okay,
Yes, that's the
What
correct
was-
one.
Mickey is
Okay.
fast travel.
that's...
Mickey is faster.
Also,
Well,
please, dear God, I want a long rest.
so you
Oh,
guys don't
wow.
have anything to...
I'd take a short rest.
you don't have anything else? Because...
Oh, I guess Lonely will
Unless-
ask one more thing
unless
for
Lilith wants
Aptos.
anything.
Yes.
So your lead on Roy. You say he's in this city, right? He might be.
The person that... I have a lead through a person who might know of his location. That person lives in the city.
I see. And have you heard anything from Bell, Commander Bell?
Not... I haven't gotten anything, really. I mean, we don't keep in the best contact, like... I owe her an unpayable debt and all that, but it's not really a... we don't talk much.
Wondering, considering how this war is happening, and my name might be on the news.
I don't know why your name would really get out anywhere.
Well, after what happened, I'm a little cautious now.
But did anybody see you?
Do the soldiers in the base remember who they talked to at all?
Well, okay.
Will
She and
will
I
they
want you to
remember?
think about this. The soldiers were in the base. The base was
Yeah.
exploded.
Yes.
I wonder.
Oh, they died. Is that what you're saying? They
And
died.
now even more
Lonely-
crisis for Lonely.
Lonely is relieved to hear this instead of horrified.
She is very much horrified as she realized,
That's,
oh, the entire base was exploded.
yeah.
Did they
but-
ever win the game of cards?
well,
You know what? That's a good point. I feel very, very terrible as to what happened at the base of the Heartkeepers.
Because the card game didn't work.
I
Because
Sure,
the
that.
game never
Sure, the
finished.
card games. Sure, let's go with the card game.
I think
Let's not give any more trauma to Lonli.
really you'll probably be fine. At least in general.
Alright.
I doubt in the beginning of what could be one of the most devastating wars in our country's history, we would really... Most people won't pay attention to what the Hearthkeepers have to say.
That is true.
People
I do hope this war does not take too many lives.
For all they know, Slushy could have gone in the explosion along with them.
Oh god, I do not want to think about poor Slushy dying. Anyway,
Who knows if they even still think he's alive.
Lonely's gonna go and think about oranges now.
Lavinia's just going to interject. This is all assuming that Soroloth died in the explosion.
That is also true.
This is all speculation,
don't
yes.
know why or how.
I don't think they would
he
survive such
died.
explosion like that.
He seemed to be the center of it. Oh no, wait, I wouldn't know that, would I? No, never mind.
No, you wouldn't know about that, Lavinia. How did you know that? I thought you
did not
left,
know that.
Lavinia.
I know nothing.
You were outside the room.
Yeah,
Lavinia, I
I was
thought you
outside the room.
left.
They were outside the room that exploded.
Yes. Well,
No,
Yeah,
to
no,
be
I
fair,
didn't say that.
though, to be fair though, you were outside the room and then you ran outside the building, like fully. Then it exploded.
Yeah.
Fair.
yeah.
Fair.
So you knew it exploded.
I mean, I would have to assume the explosion came from Soroloth, because otherwise, Meen or Lonli did it. Or Slushy. So, I'm hoping it was Soroloth.
I will say this now, it is Soroloth. It is not either one of us.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, yes.
A likely story.
Ninth
Do not
level
believe
fireball.
Would you
Nice.
like it if I use that explosion on you as we speak?
Shiana is secretly a 20th level character. Just
I will not do it because I do not want to kill you.
Lonli is unironically the most powerful member of the party right now, being a level 5 cleric.
Hey, that's if she knows how to use it right. Because she is not familiar with clerics.
The god
So she
powers
was-
just come through. She doesn't really know how.
See, she was on a mission, and then she was suddenly blessed, and she was like, what? Why is a robot blessed by God? A creation made by man?
Lonely hits level 10.
Lonely is in confusion, so she's on this journey as she finds Roy, also find out why the gods have chosen her of all people.
well,
Because she does not believe in God.
let's get
Okay, too much thinking. Go sleep.
Alright, orange juice time. Sleep time for orange juice.
okay. Well,
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
with
Lonely
that,
thinks
our
about orange juice.
party all make their ways to wherever they might happen to sleep in this particular campsite.
Lavinia finds it
Skeletons
hard to
are-
sleep,
Yeah,
The skeletons
as
are
it is
guarding.
as it is very bright out.
yeah.
Doesn't sleep. Lonely
And
just watches.
Lonely just hears the rattling skeletons.
Yes,
Yeah, I
and
think-
she's
fine with this.
she
And
is
she's
not
sleep-
fine with this.
You can probably
Lonely
clearly
or-
see Arctos kind of glance, like every once in a while, glancing around at the skeletons a bit.
It is fine, Octos. You can sleep. I shall watch, and in case
Viovos
they
does
do
not
end
tell
up
them that
killing
the
us.
duration of his control is.
What? You cut off.
Viovos doesn't tell everyone that he doesn't have permanent control over them.
Oh, okay.
Well, see you all in the morning. Arctos goes to bed.
Good night to all of you. Sleep well.
And
As long as you're not
yes,
sleep.
that'll be the end. I was here for half an hour.
Ayy.
Okay.
So when do we end up in town?
Do we level up?
End up in.
Do we level up?
Shut up.
We level.
We're gonna go to you. You don't. We're gonna start chapter 3 soon.
So is this
See you guys.
is this
see you
Tales
guys
Chapter
later.
2.5?
No, this is the
In between.
this is the travel podcast. It's the travel podcast.
So I'm just calling this campaign Tales now.
This is the travel podcast.
So Tales 2.5.
Okay. Okay, we just hit 140. Let's go to bed. Or not go to bed,
Yeah.
but end recording. Bye.
Bye.